thought the election was feisty and personal, Meghan Markle has been slammed by the First Lady of Nigeria for flaunting her nakedness.
This is just everywhere, and the men are well clothed, so we have to do something.
Two things I want to make mention of before I play the rest of the video. Number one is that she is saying Meghan Markle, wherever she went, she was naked. Means
at this point, the British media, the Western media are in a competition. They are in a competition at this point to see who can do the best job of tarnishing Meghan Markle's image using Africa, and of course, especially using Nigeria. You know, they are trying to kill two birds with one stone. Tarnish Meghan Markle's image and tarnish Africa's image, tarnish Nigeria's image in the process. It is laughable at this point, I have to say. Trying to paint like Nigeria like one extremist country, trying to paint Nigeria like one backwoods country that does not even know what modern fashion is. We get it that you are pained that Meghan and Harry are shining a positive spotlight on Nigeria and Africa. We get it that you are pained that Harry and Meghan got a lovely visit, that they enjoyed their visit in Nigeria. We know that you are even pained that they left safe and sound and they were not killed here. We get it that you are pained that you no longer have the monopoly of controlling the narrative about what Africa is, or even about Meghan and Harry. We get it, because even a dog with one brain cell knows that that is not what the First Lady meant, knows that that's not what she meant, because she was obviously referring to the fact that even Americans are now tracing their roots back to Africa, and they are trying to be like us. They are trying to link and bond with us, and that is why even Meghan is coming back and retracing her steps. And so we should not be the ones trying to imitate them, but rather feel proud of our own heritage, and who we are. But of course, they had to twist it. They had to build a whole session on it, because again, shame is not in the dictionary.
Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel.
Okay guys, hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh yes guys, it's past 5,000 subscribers and I'm happy. I thanked you guys on my community tab. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel already, what are you doing? Why have you not subscribed? Please support your girl, support the small girl that is trying to do big things. Come on guys, now come on now, you know how we do it now. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Okay guys, so guys, I had to voice over this video because there was some glitch while I was editing and I could not film again, so I just had to voice over it. So that's why guys, so bear with me. So I think even a person with one brain cell, somebody with one brain cell knew that was not what the First Lady meant. Like, if you listened to her speech, somebody with one brain cell knew that was not what the First Lady meant. She was in no way insinuating that Meghan Markle was naked or whatever. But at this point, I feel like the British media and the Western media should be used to represent the word shameless in the dictionary. Like, if you open the dictionary now and you are looking for a picture beside the word shameless in the dictionary, I think a face of the Western media and the British media should be next to it. At this point, they have thrown away every sense of shame, dignity, and integrity. They do not care at this point. They do not care to manipulate, to twist, whatever, to suit the narrative that they are trying to portray. The narrative that they are trying to push is what they are after. They do not mind twisting, lying, manipulating. Guys, I am going to play that clip I played in the beginning, because if you watch the original clip of the First Lady and then you now watch that clip and the way they cut and joined together to make it seem like that was exactly how the First Lady said it, is just absolutely shameful. Let us watch that clip first, and then we will now watch the real clip that the First Lady said, and then we'll now really analyze this video and the real Nigerians' reaction to it, because Nigerians are not taking this the way they are trying to portray it at all, and it's just absolutely laughable. Let's watch that clip first and then we'll come back.
The election was feisty and personal. Meghan Markle has been slammed by the First Lady of Nigeria for flaunting her nakedness everywhere during her recent visit to the African country. The Duchess of Sussex spent 3 days in Nigeria earlier this month, where she was accompanied by her husband Prince Harry. Meghan made a number of outfit changes during the trip, and it seems her fashion was taken as a profound insult by the First Lady. Take a listen.
Don't accept nakedness in our culture. That is not beautiful. It's not beautiful at all. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa? That is something we have to take home with. We know who we are, and don't lose who you are.
Well, for reaction to this growing diplomatic row, I'm delighted to welcome revered royal author and Prince Harry biographer Angela Levin. Angela, lovely to see you again. I've never thought of Meghan Markle as someone who flaunts her body. Are these remarks a little harsh?
No, I think you're absolutely right. I was furious when I saw her. And you don't do that.
But by Western standards, that's not provocative. That's not exactly Madonna, is it?
Well, I think it is very provocative, because if she'd been going representing the royal family, she wouldn't wear anything like that. But she should know, it's common sense that you don't try and make people angry or embarrass them or flash your body in those sort of circumstances. I thought it was absolutely appalling. You should see me, I was livid with it. And also, again, wearing...
So first of all, you lie, Madam Biographer, you lied, because there was nothing religious about the school they visited. It wasn't a religious school. The teachers weren't covered in any type of garb. Neither were the students covered in any type of garb. They went to a regular school, not a religious school. You guys are just trying too hard at this point. And before don't let us not digress. Before I start to really analyze, let's watch the original clip. Let's watch the original clip where the First Lady spoke.
The message here is we have to salvage our children. We see the way they dress. They keep forgetting that Nigeria, we are beautiful. The moment you can see what they showcase on the stage, I said we are fashionable. We see what is going on. We are not having a Met Gala, and everyone, their nakedness is just everywhere. And the men are well clothed. So we have to do something. Tell them the way it is. We don't accept nakedness in our culture. That is not beautiful. It's not beautiful at all. And they are all beautiful girls. But they should be confident to know they are. They don't want to be like, even they are mimicking and trying to emulate film stars from America. They don't know where they come from. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa? That is something we have to take home with. We know who we are, and don't lose who you are. God bless you.
Okay, guys, now let us listen. Let us now analyze this video. When did the mention of Meghan come in? When did the mention of Meghan come in? At what point did the mention of Meghan Markle's name come in at this video? The First Lady was saying they don't know where they come from. They don't know where they come from. And then she said, why did Meghan Markle come to Nigeria? So now let's put it backwards, so that let me put it before each other, so you guys will get the answer to this question in case you haven't already.
Emulate film stars from America. They don't know where they come from. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa? Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa? They don't know where they come from. They don't know where they come from. They don't know where they come from. Why?
So the First Lady was clearly, very clearly saying that Meghan Markle came to Nigeria because now, African Americans, Black people in the diaspora, especially with those who are in countries with a history of slave trade, are now finding their roots. They are looking for their roots. Now there is an awakening and people are finding their roots. And so if foreigners, if Black Americans, African Americans are trying to find their roots, because now they are seeing the importance of finding out who they are, why then should we, who know who we are as Africans, as Nigerians, should not be proud of that? Why should we, as Nigerians, as Africans, who know our roots, should try to emulate or imitate Americans, when even the Americans are coming back home, when even the Americans are coming back to the continent, trying to trace and find their roots? They are trying to now be like you because they want to be a part of something. They want to feel a part of something. something that is originally who they are. So why should you then try to be like them when they're even trying to come back to be like you? So she was basically talking about, appreciating our culture, appreciating who we are, knowing who we are. That was what she meant when she said Meghan Markle coming to Africa, coming to Nigeria. Okay, and some people have said, they are linking it to the fact that the first lady did not welcome Meghan Markle. Guys, listen, Meghan and Harry are no longer officially working royals. And so there is no way that the president of the Federation of Nigeria or the first lady are going to welcome them. Please let us make that clear. Harry and Meghan were invited by the Ministry of Defense. They were invited by the Ministry of Defense again because they, expressed interest in hosting the Invictus Games, which is something that was founded by Prince Harry, to celebrate wounded soldiers, especially after he came back from his tour of Afghanistan. Okay, even during their visits to the Lagos State House in Marina, the Lagos State Governor clearly stated that their visit was a private visit. Please let us make that clear. They were invited by the Ministry of Defense. They were not coming as working royals, officially sent by the monarchy. The only way that the First Lady of Nigeria would have been part of the, people or the entourage to welcome them would have been if they were coming as official working royals sent by the British monarchy. They were not, and so there is no way the First Lady would have welcomed them. So this trying to twist the narrative to say, that was why the First Lady did not welcome them. Please, you guys need to take a chill and stop lying already. Even if the First Lady wanted to see them, it would have been on a personal visit. It would have been something she would have done personally, not officially. Okay, because again, Harry and Meghan are on a private visit. And you guys can hear clearly she said that she made reference to the Met Gala. She made reference to the Met Gala, and anybody who watched the Met Gala this year knows that the Met Gala was an absolute mess. Absolute mess. Okay, and that's why my next video is going to be talking about the AMVCAs 2024 and how the Nigerian designers brought their A game. Like, come on now. Nigeria is putting the world on the map, and honestly, all of those designers at the Met Gala needs to come and take classes from designers like Vicky James here in Nigeria, honestly. But I'm digressing. That one is a topic for another video. But honestly, the British media, the Western media, they need to be ashamed of themselves. They are trying too hard. Come on now, give this girl a break. Let her live her life. We get is that you guys cannot tolerate the fact that these people have said F you to the British monarchy. We know that you guys cannot tolerate the fact that some people are calling out the monarchy for what they are, which is racist. Guys, if anything proves that Meghan Markle did not lie when she accused these people on Oprah Winfrey that they are racist and that they've made certain comments, if I even doubted Meghan before, I no longer doubt her now. Guys, I no longer doubt her now, because you can imagine if that guy Christopher Wilson, who is a spokesperson or journalist for the monarchy, could come out and brazenly call out Nigeria, calling them Nazi Germany, making references, making derogatory remarks, condescending remarks about Africa, about black people, about the continent, about Nigeria. Does that not prove that Meghan Markle did not lie? Because if they were saying that kind of thing publicly, imagine the horrific things they would have been saying behind closed doors. So you guys need to stop talking as if the monarchy is one institution of sainthood that can do no wrong. We all know that they have committed the worst atrocities in the history of mankind. We know that everything is on their hands, from blood shed to every type of horrors in this world. The very crown that the British monarchy wears on their head should be a representation of shame. We are talking about a monarchy, we are talking about a crown that's got its diamond from India, its gold from Ghana, its opal from another colony, is this thing from another colony. That crown itself is a representation of what colonization and slavery is. Imagine a crown that is adorned in precious metals from different parts of the world. They didn't give them voluntarily. Different precious metals from different parts of the world that were stolen that is exactly what the crown, that's exactly what their crown is that they put on their head. And then you are coming here trying to paint it as if the monarchy is some institution that should not be questioned. Please, let Meghan leave and let her leave and leave Africa alone. We get it. We get it. You cannot tolerate that Meghan is saying no to you. You cannot tolerate that Harry is saying bye-bye. You cannot tolerate that the African continent is finally letting go of the grip that you've had on them. You cannot tolerate the fact that you no longer have the control of the narrative. You no longer have the monopoly of controlling the narrative. You cannot take the fact that now Africa is able to tell their own stories. Nigeria is able to tell their own stories. You cannot take the fact that other people are learning. They are coming to Africa and they are seeing for themselves that everything you said is a lie. You cannot take the fact that Black Americans are coming home and they are seeing for themselves that you guys have been telling lies all of these years. That yes, we have problems in Africa. Yes, they have issues in Nigeria, but you also have issues in your own country as well. They are learning now that yes, it is true that Nigeria is not perfect, but neither is yours. Neither is your own country as well. We get it that it's a tough pill to swallow, but please let this girl breathe and stop displaying your racist, shameful, disgraceful minds all over the internet. Okay, and I'm just going to let it rest there. I have shared these comments before in my previous video, but let's just see what some Nigerians think about. Did Nigerians really think that there was something wrong with Meghan's outfit? I'm just going to share those clips again and then we'll round up this video. Dumb comment. This person said the way she dressed in this very religious and very conservative country is outrageous. These people are they are so out of touch with reality. They live in a bubble, because I don't know what they think Nigeria is, in that very religious, very conservative. Who told them that? I don't even know. So let me read some of the replies she got to this her comments. Person said, we Nigerians are very diverse and her dressing was very appropriate in the location she visited. I know it's a hard pill to swallow, but the majority of us Nigerians who live in Nigeria actually admire them and enjoyed their visits. Another one, oh please shush, there's absolutely nothing wrong with her dressing. We Nigerians are not offended. We wear clothes like that in Nigeria. In case you don't know, we are not what your media portrays us to be. Do more and watch YouTube videos about us. You learn a lot. So I said, Nigeria is not Saudi Arabia or Iran. Half the population is Christian and many are secular. So Meghan was not, in my opinion, being disrespectful. Guys, at this point, all I can just say is all the best is British media and Western media are running around like headless chickens, losing their minds. Meghan is giving them sleepless nights. Africa is obviously giving them sleepless nights. I think in a way we share something in common with her, which is that we've both gone rogue. Okay, Africa is telling them F you at this point. Enough is enough, and they cannot. They are in severe pains. They are in severe pains, and this pain might lead to amputation for them, because the Africa is moving. This train is already moving and nothing is going to stop it. That's all I can say. Anyways, guys, let me know what you guys think of the video. Do not forget to like the video, and of course now don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, especially if you watch this video to the end like this. Why will you not subscribe? Did you not enjoy this video? Did you not enjoy listening to my voice? Come on now. All right, that's it guys, and I love you guys, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye guys. Mwah.